All right, maiden voyage. First time taking her out after everything's done. Let's get a proper cold start. I know everybody does that, but heck, I got to do it too. Why not? Here we go. There's nothing that beats that sound. So, heading to Brooksville. Maybe we'll tape a little bit along the way. See you soon. First drive impressions are really good. This thing sounds like a buzzsaw. Can't do much because of the mileage yet, because I'm only at 90 miles, but so far, amazing. Intoxicating for sure. That's only like 3,000 or 4,000 RPM.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right. Turn right.
All right, first ride is complete. I will say, now I've had, just for, you guys know, I've had 3 C8 Stingrays, and I've had 3 C7. One was a Stingray and 2 Grand Sports. I'm absolutely flabbergasted by this thing. It's hard to even explain. I will say this, I gently, I haven't been really hammering on it, nothing like that. I do believe in breaking them in properly, and I don't think I got over 4,500 RPM on it. Although, what's mind-blowing to me, the red line that's limited, you can still go over it, but it's limited. It does shift on time, is 6,500 RPM, which was our old red line with the C8 Stingray. Insanely, this is going to be so much fun to be able to drive once it breaks in at 500. I have about 130 miles on it that we did today. We'll do a couple, I would think another run tonight and then maybe one tomorrow morning just to see, get some miles on it. But you can see it actually, as far as the heat generating, because I always let it cool off till I'm gonna dry wash it later. It's not as hot, to me, it's not as hot as the Stingray, which I would think would be hotter. It rode great. In touring, it's actually not a bad ride. A little bit stiffer than the Stingray, but I would say all in all, comfortable. And I just set up my mode where most of the stuff's in sport. I keep the suspension in touring, and then Z mode I didn't do anything with yet. I mean, it's all going to be in sport except for the track. Sorry, everything's in track on my Z mode except for the suspension. I keep that in sport, and that's what they told us at Spring Mountain, because you can actually bend the rims, so I don't want to do that. So, but I flabbergasted at the way this thing ran, and I'm looking at what might have kicked up on it, because I did put those extended. I haven't wiped it down or anything. Brake dust, typical for a like the Z51 Stingray. It's pretty heavy, but it caught a lot of the debris. Not much back there. I mean, it did its job there. Let's see, these always used to get really heavy duty. Dusty, but not bad. Nothing kicked up. I did put PPF back here. It doesn't look like anything kicked up and got into it, so pretty good shape there. Doesn't get too dirty. Looking good. I'm keeping an eye on my headlights because I've had 2 sets of headlights that did the where it gets the moisture in them. But front end, as far as little bugs and stuff hitting it, it's got the typical debris. I did do the grill screens, as you guys know from a previous video, and it did its job. I don't see nothing really that got through there. I do recommend the really good ones, the scrape armors, but dirty but not too bad. Like I said, I would say 110% worth every dime. And I was really debating on whether I should do this or not because of the cost. I mean, it's a wider body, which is cool and all that, but that engine is absolutely, at least to this point, without it being broken in, I can't even imagine 8,600 RPM. So we'll go for another ride later, and maybe we'll take you along on that one. Have a good one.